everybody?
Hello, hi. Welcome to the podcast.
I'm being assaulted by Greg.
It's April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day.
Is it April 1st?
It is
April 1st.
Oh, that's crazy. This is not a joke, though. This is not a joke, though. We're actually coming to you.
I'm gonna kill
We're
him.
very happy to be here again today. So me, Mark, Xavier, something light.
Phil's not here because his girlfriend fell out of a bed, and gave herself a concussion. Yeah, I exposed you, Caitlin. You're gonna see this too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Phil's probably crip walking to know you somewhere.
I would say
Took him from us.
I'd say I wasn't gonna say that, but I guess.
That's crazy.
Hey, get well soon though.
Get well soon.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Get well soon.
I was gonna say, how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody week going?
It's
I'm
my
great.
first podcast in about 3 weeks that I didn't come in hungover to. So hey, I didn't drink last night. I stayed home.
Congratulations.
I say I really did call him at like 12 in the morning. It was like, are you at home actually? He's like, yeah.
I was watching YouTube videos.
like,
and
Dude,
I was watching the Savannah Bananas game. Oh, I was watching the Savannah Bananas.
I was watching
Oh,
real
I
baseball.
should have watched them. They played Seattle last night. I'm like, fucking
Dude,
shoot
you should have
myself.
seen the collapse. Oh, we'll get to that later.
Did we lose?
We'll get to that later. From
They're
from
0-2
last
to
night.
start the season.
First game, I wanted to strangle a pitcher, and we're gonna tease that. Move on. I wanted to strangle somebody so much in baseball in my entire life in that moment.
We're gonna start though with the college women's tournament.
Oh yes.
We can start off with both tournaments. We'll start with the women's though.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know nothing about the men's tournament.
The men's
watched.
tournament is
Men's tournament's
historical,
nice.
actually.
Well, yes, because all 4 of the teams have never been to the Final Four before.
No.
Oh, that's also the
On
first
top
time
of that, it's the first time
lowest
in
seed.
like 80 years that a
It's like
1, a
there's
2,
a-
or a 3 hasn't been in the
Yeah.
Final
Yeah,
Four.
it's a 5-5-6-9.
And can we talk about how that like 5'8" dude declared for the NBA draft?
At 5'8".
The
Muggsy Bogues Jr.?
Shit. I think it's like Northwestern or it's a team that beat Kentucky.
I don't know. I've not watched any
only
men's.
So there was a team that beat Kentucky. Their point guard went off, had a double-double, had like 26 points, 15 assists, and Kentucky's coach went out there and said, "Yeah, we really let that little guy like go out there and beat us. That was a lucky shot."
Wait, did they beat him on a buzzer beater?
No. They destroyed Kentucky.
Oh.
They beat him by like 15.
I was to say the way that you made that sound, I thought like, oh, maybe
No. He was just salty.
he hit a 3-point shot in the regulation.
No,
like, nah, y'all niggas were down by 30. Y'all had no chances of coming back.
Kentucky made him look like Magic Johnson out there. He was doing whatever he wanted. But then right after that, he declared for the NBA draft, and I was like, okay, I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, but
We were 5'8".
Muggsy Bogues type shit.
I want to say for real, I've watched no men's game. I've only been watching the women.
You should watch both tournaments, by the way.
It's been amazing.
Both
You
tournaments
should
are
watch
really
both
good.
tournaments, but
The Iowa team from the women's tournament is going crazy, but my only qualm is this. Caitlin Clark played 38 minutes, right? And she had 41 points.
She's dominant.
The other guard had 39 minutes and scored 0 points.
Because she
how many
is the
assists she
team.
got?
Assists?
Yeah.
1.
Oh, how many rebounds
She's probably
she
a
got?
defensive specialist.
2 rebounds.
She's their Isaac
Oh.
Okoro.
I don't know about that, bro.
No.
I don't know.
Isaac Okoro could barely hit a corner three. I mean,
I don't know.
Hey, would you guys fuck Caitlin Clark?
No.
I'm good.
No.
It wasn't
No.
my question. It was a fan question, actually. I just got.
Of course, it
Okay.
came from him.
But
I don't think I would either.
I would say I wouldn't do that.
She's an attractive female, but
She's very attractive, very beautiful. All women are beautiful.
sick.
Shout out to the LSU coach.
Yes.
I was my cousin put me onto this. How she always wears like these extravagant blazers and stuff, right? But she went all out, and my sister was like, "Why is she wearing that?" I'm like, "She's in the most colorful state in the United States."
Who?
She is.
The LSU coach.
Oh.
She was wearing a pink blazer, which I think they all wear pink blazers, but then she had all these roses on her blazer. It was like, wow.
A little bit of personality to it.
She put in a lot of
She had
personality.
the Creole drip on.
She did.
Oh,
She did.
I'm not gonna lie.
And it's
I've-
like huge, just like LSU's her alma mater and
That's
stuff.
a
She was
baby right there.
She was a
Yeah.
a top coach. It's like she's like the Coach K, I was told, of women's NCAA.
Why did she take so long to get back to LSU then?
Lundy.
Shout out to the Ohio State's women's basketball team. Good job. Like that. Listen, that is the most entertaining.
Kent made it to Cleveland State's women's team made it to the tournament.
They make it to the Elite Eight.
No, but they made it to the
All
tournament.
right.
Tyler, they made it to the tournament. All right.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
They made it to. That's tough for a
That's better
Horizon
than,
League
That's
team.
better than the Ohio State
what
men's
Horizon
basketball team.
Cleveland State women made it to the tournament.
How far did they go?
I think they got bounced in the second round or the first round.
Well, Cleveland State men made it a couple years ago. Cleveland State men have made it multiple times.
No, they made it. They made it
They
2
made it,
years ago, and then they made it.
And then they made
one
it
time
6
with
years
that,
ago, and then they made it one time.
They made
played,
it to the playing game with that that Mexican point guard, but then he got
He's Puerto Rican, right?
busted. No, he was Mexican,
He's
and then he
Puerto
got
Rican.
busted with a shit ton of
Guns.
guns and drugs in his trunk.
He was Puerto Rican, Mark.
I thought he was Mexican.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
But shout out to the Ohio State ones. They were very entertaining. It was fun until it lasted. And then the LSU team, LSU and Iowa. This is going to be a great championship game. I'm very excited.
I think Iowa's washing them.
I don't know. Old girl from LSU.
She
Oh
ain't
no,
gonna
Iowa's
gamble.
about to put work on
I
LSU.
don't. I
They're
can't.
such a
Caitlin
better
Clark is
team.
about to drop another 40 on their head top, like nasty.
Because the girl from LSU's she plays in the paint mostly, from what I gather.
Well, she might dominate them in the paint, but I think they still lose by 12.
Yeah, but threes go in faster than twos
exactly,
do.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
they
saying.
Lose by 12.
That's why I would say Iowa, because they shoot very well from the 3-point line.
I saw a TikTok this morning. It was a Caitlin Clark interview, and they're like, yo, like, do you practice those shots, or do you just like literally be taking 3 steps over half court in the game? Like, no, this me. And she's like, no, I be in the gym. Like I literally will take 3 steps
Like
over half
she
court.
played
and I will do that.
men's circuit basketball.
Yeah.
her entire life until high school.
She's a dog.
Yeah, she's a
She's
dog.
a dog. Steph Curry inspired. Steph did all this. Don't ever take that away from him. I feel like at the end of Steph Curry's career, the way that
He will
3-point
have ruined basketball.
I don't want to say ruined, but
It's not even his fault. It's not even his fault. The fact that what's his name? Who's the guy on the bench for the Warriors?
Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole is.
He's an amazing 3-point shot himself.
I'm not gonna fake. If I
He's
had
got
the
way
Poole
too much
effect,
confidence.
I need the
He
Poole
should.
effect.
He takes shots like he's
he
Steph
should.
Curry.
It's not his confidence. It's when he sees the baddies.
He
'Cause
takes
Jordan
a lot
Poole,
of bad shots.
Yeah, because of the bad bitches.
A
But
lot
he
of
make
bad
it.
turnovers.
But he make them.
But he still averages like
he
26.
makes them like 25% of the time.
Mark, he averages 26. He can do what he wants.
When you average 26, you
Almost,
can't do what you
almost.
want.
When you average
Almost.
26 and have Steph Curry on your team, you could do what you want. The
Averaging
fact
30 is a rate
the
of
fact-
passage in NBA.
The fact that
not
you're getting
26.
enough points with Steph Curry on your team, you can do what you want. The fact that Steph trusts you to have the ball that
Steph
much.
doesn't trust him. He does that when Steph isn't playing. Steph doesn't play that often.
Nigga, get 26.
He either does that when Steph's on the bench
Look
or
at
when
their
Steph's not
record.
playing at all.
Look at that record.
Also, time out. Since we're
What's
going
wrong
to
with that
NBA,
record?
shout out to the Lakers. Y'all really
No,
making
shout
a
out to the
come up.
Cavs.
Oh my God, the
Who
Lake
cares
show.
about the Lakers?
Hey, listen to the
I don't care
Lakers.
about them yet.
To the Lakers GM, nigga, you saved your job.
LeBron.
You saved your job.
LeBron.
You saved your job.
Who's the Lakers GM?
Rob
LeBron.
Pelinka.
LeBron.
Wait, what do you mean? What's their record? They're above the Lakers.
Yeah,
Mark?
but like, what is it? No,
They were a 6 seed last year and they won it all. They're a 6
No,
seed
they weren't.
now. If they weren't in the top 4,
I'm pretty sure they were.
no, they weren't.
Also, the Western Conference has been terrible.
Yeah, it's hella weak. Hella weak.
weak.
The bottom of the West,
weak.
Yes, weak.
the bottom of the West has been terrible. The
Kings-
West has
The
been top
mid,
heavy
the
all
mid
season.
part, the mid part of the West has been terrible. The Warriors have not been good this
The
year.
Warriors, no, I
The
wouldn't even say
Clippers
that. The
and the
Warriors
Suns
just can't
haven't
stay
been
healthy.
good.
The Suns
only-
haven't been good because they
say
haven't been
something bad
healthy
about
either.
The Nuggets, I dare you.
The only good teams in the West are the top 3 teams: the Kings, the
Good,
Grizzlies,
right? Good team.
and the Nuggets.
Number
I wouldn't
one,
even say the
team.
Grizzlies because they're not
Mark,
really.
he's good in the West.
He's
He's great in the
Because
West.
I saw timetables for KD. All I'm saying is, if KD comes back in the series with the Suns, they're going to be a problem.
They're getting bounced.
They're going to be a problem.
Wow.
Okay,
I didn't
where
realize
are the?
the Bucks really shot past the Nuggets.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
the-
not even
and then
close.
they got blown out by like 40 by the.
Yeah, they're
by the
they're
Celtics.
4 games back.
The Celtics. The Celtics are really like, hey, I need to go back because like,
They
what are
need
the
to
chances?
go back because
he's like, what are the
they
chances we
haven't
run
deserved
into?
anything yet.
They were like, what are the chances that we run into Golden State again? Come on.
What if they go and they run into Golden State?
I don't even
again?
think. I think the Celtics will make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but I don't know if they can.
They're not.
If they meet Giannis,
I
I
know.
think they're done for.
I need a Cavs-Lakers. I need Cavs-Lakers finals.
The
Game
Cavs-
7 in
the Cavs are a
Cleveland.
dark horse bet for the conference finals. I don't know if it's likely though.
Hey, if we could get Game 7 in Cleveland tickets to the Cavs versus Lakers,
Just to have LeBron rip our hearts out of our chest.
I would be fine with
what if
that.
he misses? What if
I
he
would be
misses
fine
the
with
buzzer
that.
beater?
Yeah.
Listen,
Mark, why
if
would you,
we
as
went to Game 7 against LeBron in the finals, I don't give a fuck.
What if
If he
Mitchell
rips
shut
my
him
heart
down?
out, I'm gonna be sad about it in that moment. But that would be the greatest experience I've ever
it
had
wouldn't, Mark.
as a sports
That'd be
fan
so
because
negative.
I'm at a Game 7 in the NBA Finals.
Time out. I have a question.
I would hate it. Imagine going to watch the Browns play the Super Bowl and they lose by 50.
That's different.
Baker Mayfield.
But
Yes!
no,
Like to the
that's completely different.
No,
That's
it's
complete-
not.
No, that is completely different. And the reason why I say it's completely different,
Because the Browns haven't had a dominant player.
no,
Carry the
because
franchise
they're.
like that.
I'd say they haven't had a LeBron.
But
like
it's Baker though. Think of it.
I
that
mean, we
he-
have,
no,
but
he
Jim
was-
Brown is 90 something.
He was he was the closest thing. He was in all those commercials. He was plastered all over the city. Mitchell took over after Baker got traded. But for Baker to come back to the team who drafted him #1 overall and wrote him off, and then to beat them in the Super Bowl.
That would be hurtful.
Come on, dog.
That
I
would
would
be
kill
hurtful.
myself.
If we lost to Baker Mayfield, Tyler, we're getting buried.
He would really hit the. He would really
You know
hit
how
the
much Baker Mayfield slander has been thrown around this room?
Imagine he'd be like, they want to know what
I
I would
would-
do if I never won,
haven't
and I
slandered him.
guess we'll never know. What?
I haven't slandered him.
You never
I have
slandered
not-
Baker
No,
Mayfield?
no. I have not slandered him. No. He slandered him. He slandered him.
After he left the Browns.
Definitely.
No.
slung
After
some-
he left the Browns, I legit kept it. I
No,
legit
after
kept
he
it.
left.
After he left the Browns, I
I
slung some mud. I'm greasy.
Time out.
when
Tyler
you
was
leave my
throwing
team.
trash on his name while he was
Time
on
out.
the
When
Browns.
you leave my favorite team, you're no longer in my graces. I unfollow you on the socials. I
You unfollow
throw
LeBron?
slander on you on Twitter.
You don't follow LeBron.
Oh no, I follow LeBron.
LeBron's
LeBron's the GOAT. That's different.
He said the Lakers are my
That's
favorite
fair.
team, Tyler.
I've also been a Lakers fan.
I say I'm not a Lakers fan. Never been a Lakers fan.
I've
I'm
been
a
a
LeBron
Lakers
fan.
since Kobe days.
I'm a LeBron fan. I ride wherever LeBron goes. Wherever he at, I'm at. That's me for real.
I think the biggest crime is that we never got a Kobe versus LeBron finals.
Yes, because the Celtics built the first super team.
No, it's because the Cavs had fucking
No. It's because
Wally Zerbiak.
Not only did
Like,
the
who are these
Celtics,
people?
not only did the Celtics build a super team, the goddamn Spurs built a super team too. What was Kobe supposed to do?
No,
No.
Kobe made it to 3 finals appearances.
Yeah, but we lost to the Spurs in
Okay,
LeBron's
but
first finals.
Listen.
that wasn't a super team because
We had Eric Snow as our starting point
What
guard.
was wrong with Eric Snow? I used to dog with him in 2K7.
That's 2K7. That's not real life.
That's because you
He-
control
he
him.
was a- he was
He don't feel
balling
his
in real
knees
life.
in 2K7, bro.
he
He didn't feel his
Yeah, I
knees
know. He
there,
was
bro.
the way that he was dunking in 2K7. I was like, this.
We
is
had
not
a
him for
dude
real.
named Booby
Yeah, Booby Gibson was raw.
for like
A
three,
season.
4 shots a game, maybe.
What about Larry Hughes?
Look at me.
What
say
about him?
that. Don't you look at me say it like that.
Hold on, no, because I'm trying to think who was
Oh,
on team.
but hold on.
Drew Gooden.
We had Sagana Jop.
Hold on. One thing.
He was like a 40.
None of these people were supposed to be on a championship team. LeBron is the GOAT because he dragged those motherfuckers to a
Yes.
finals appearance.
Jordan
Yes.
had to carry Pippen, Mark.
He did it.
He did not.
He did
carry
not.
Pippen.
But I would say this. Shout out to the Cavs here. The Cavs look real nice. Like
Yeah. They lost to the Knicks last night, but I wouldn't put too much weight behind that.
The
see,
Knicks are a really good team. They just,
the Knicks are a really good
They're
team.
just-
They are a really
And
good team.
People don't listen to me when I'm like, no, the Knicks are just like they are not consistent. They haven't been hella consistent, and they lost some very like last
They
second
lost
games.
Julius Randle. The Cavs weren't playing Allen, and I don't understand why you would show a card to a team that you got to potentially play 7 games against.
Listen,
I don't know why you would show your hand like that. That doesn't make any sense. Especially in these I feel like the Cavs intended to go for the 3 seed, but as of now, don't go for the 3 seed.
Why?
Keep your 4 seed, ensure the 4 seed, win your next game, and then rest your team.
if we
keep
are
it
the
healthy.
4th team, we have to play the Knicks first round, and I don't want to do that.
I want to play the Knicks.
don't
You're
wanna-
fucking bugging.
I don't want to play.
If they were the 3 seed, who are they playing?
the Nets.
potentially the Nets.
Then I'd rather play the Nets over the Knicks.
I'd rather
If I
play
had
the
to
Nets
pick-
over the Knicks, but I'm not really worried about the Knicks. The way that our team is constructed, it's great.
If the Knicks could drop off, if the Nets could really just come steal that spot so we could play them, and then the Knicks could play the Sixers, I'm confident because I think that we can
If
beat
the
the
Cavs meet
Celtics,
the
the Bucks,
Sixers-
and the Sixers.
If the Cavs meet the Sixers, they can get past them. If the Cavs meet the Bucks,
It's a 50-50.
if the Cavs meet
think
the
that's a
Bucks,
true
the
50-50.
Cavs match up really well with the
What if
Bucks.
the Hawks beat the Bucks this year? They're the most perfectly mid team.
No,
I'd be surprised.
see, this is the thing about the Hawks.
Hawks are a great.
The Hawks
2K
make
team.
me angry because
Why?
you know why they made that James Harden rule? It's to stop motherfuckers like Trae Young. When they played the Cavs, the man took the first 4 shots were foul bait, and they did not bite. The refs did not bite. He went 1 for 6 in the first half.
Because the NBA actually
Foul baiting.
You know-
he didn't even take a real shot.
You know what the NBA actually does that the NFL needs to do? Actually has their fucking refs. Hey,
care.
hey, look at this, and this is what we're not calling. This is a
And they
call.
know
This
Trae
is
Young-
a no call.
Trae Young's got an MO. Like this is the worst way to play basketball. Is foul baiting the entire game.
No, it's not.
That's why when motherfuckers try and give
it's
Trae Young flowers, I can't co-sign it. Sure, he's a great scorer and he's averaging a double-double.
And he's the daddy of the Knicks.
but he ends up
The Knicks daddy.
he ends up at the free throw line like 15 times a night in Atlanta because they own those referees.
hey,
like
do y'all think that
Okay,
if the Knicks
Austin-
come to Cleveland and Spike Lee's here, you think I could beat him in a fight?
No,
Spike Lee.
Isn't he like 60?
older probably.
Spike
think
Lee's
Spike
like
Lee's
what
whooping my ass?
5'4", 5'5". He's short.
I think he has people to do that.
Yeah, he
to do
does
it
have
for
people.
him.
No, but like, could he whoop my ass?
No,
He's like 70 probably.
Could he whoop my ass, Tyler?
No, probably not.
he's like what 5'5",
Y'all got
5'6".
y'all got my backup if Spike Lee bump into me and I'm trying to work some.
No, because if you lose to a 60 or 70-year-old man, you deserve it.
But Spike Lee doesn't travel. He only goes to the home games.
Oh, I'll go to the Knicks. I'll go to the MSG and whoop Spike Lee's ass.
Homie is 66,
How tall is he?
Well, he was looking at me like that for. He too old to fight.
5'6".
Oh wait,
Oh,
he
he's
looked.
5'6".
He could look kind of in shape. Wait a minute.
That's not
He's
current
rich.
pictures.
Of course, he's in shape.
That's not current pictures though.
No, the one in the yellow glasses is kind
No,
of
I was
recent.
gonna say these look.
I just say no.
But why would you want to fight Spike Lee? What is?
I
He's a
say
hoe ass nigga for real.
why?
Why?
How?
How?
I just don't fuck with Spike Lee.
Why? You don't like his joints?
Don't like his movies?
No, the last cool thing Spike Lee did to me was that 2K shit, and 2K.
That was terrible.
2K makes me angry.
That was terrible. That's you cannot put Spike Lee's name on that no more.
Why? That was good.
That was terrible,
No,
bro.
it wasn't.
Those 2K stories are terrible, bro.
No, they weren't. What? What?
You're talking about the one where his friend was like a rapper named Basquiat? That's the last Spike Lee joint.
Yeah.
Stop it. No.
Mark, just because of the rapper's name, you think the whole story
And
was
the
terrible?
animations are ugly, like, ugh.
But he doesn't
the way that
animate
they
them.
talk-
He tells the story.
They speak like this.
Mark,
But
it's a
that's
video game.
I say that's on the
Okay,
game
but
developers.
they
That's
put
on
his
2K.
name on that as a director, Tyler.
But yeah,
Yeah, he didn't animate it. He directed it.
No, but they said this is Spike Lee joint. This is his like
No,
according to them,
no.
this is his product.
That's not how that
I
works.
understand
That's
that
not
he's
how that
not
works.
That's not how that
animating
works.
it, but his
That's
name
not
is
how that
on
works.
it, and I don't think
That's
it
not how
should
that works.
count.
That's not how that works.
I think that's a crime that they put
Mark,
his
if
name
your
all over
quarterback
that.
throws
They must have
40
paid him.
interceptions in a year. Is that on your coach?
They must have paid him so much money to
Yes.
put his name on
Yeah,
this.
and it was
He's
great.
Spike Lee.
Because there's no way if he saw that and they didn't hand him like $10 million or something like that just to put his name on it, he would have laughed him out the building.
I feel like they gave him the money. He wrote the story before.
He wrote the script, I bet.
Yeah, before the animation.
But they put his
was
name on
done.
everything, Tyler.
Because he's a big basketball fan and they love him.
He's a goat. He's just I don't like him.
I would say I'm very, 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 very I'm happy because the NBA season has been really good. It's been a really good NBA season.
Oh, I'm glad you guys are talking about the NBA refs because like how they care and how
Yeah.
the NFL refs don't.
You talking about the extender?
What is that?
There's a
happening?
ref out there. His nickname is the extender, where if a team's up
Why?
3-1, is almost guaranteed that the team that's up on the 3-1 series loses that game.
Gets fucked.
That gets fucked.
That's so shitty.
But,
That's
he's
so
friends,
shitty.
He's friends with the dude who got in trouble with gambling and fixing games.
That sounds like he's gambling and or fixing games.
Yeah, yup.
Okay.
And it only happens in the playoffs, Tyler, because you know why? Those odds get really sweet in the NBA playoffs.
In the XFL, one of the quarterbacks got hit, and it was like a late hit, but it wasn't like a late hit. Like it was something that should have been called a flag. And one of the quarterbacks that it happened to used to play in the NFL, and he walked up to the ref, and he was like, that would have been a flag in the NFL. Like that's unnecessary roughness. And he put his hand on his shoulder and went, "This isn't the NFL, buddy."
Listen, you're in the wrong sport here.
Zach Mettenberger, I'm sorry.
Actually, talking about
XFL football is fun.
It is.
It is.
The few games that I've watched have been very.
Josh Gordon is dogging motherfuckers.
Yeah, Mark, because
he's probably high off his ass.
He shouldn't be.
He's probably high off his ass.
Imagine if like Antonio Brown went to the XFL.
It's not fair.
If I'm a corner, coach, my knee. I can't play this game.
That corner that played Division II football.
Yes.
I would say that's not fair.
Like he went to like Murray State because his grades were terrible and he had a gun charge, and now he's in the XFL. There's a couple of those and they're ballers. They're playing like Dion.
You might get another gun charge if Antonio Brown do him dirty on the field.
Like I say, playing Antonio is not going to make it better. Antonio Brown is a beast of receiver. Top 5 all time. Top 5 all time.
I don't know.
Better than Michael Irving?
Yes, I'm taking him over Irving.
I'm
taking him. The only people that I wouldn't take over Antonio.
Jerry Rice,
Randy Moss, T.O. Larry,
Megatron,
Larry,
and Megatron,
Larry,
and Megatron,
Larry
and
Fitzgerald.
Megatron.
No.
Say
what?
Mega.
Antonio Brown is better than Calvin Johnson.
No.
What?
No.
You'll take T.O. over AB?
For sure.
Really?
Yes.
I would take T.O. over him.
That man balled out in the Super Bowl on a broken leg.
T.O. is arguably the second greatest receiver to ever play the sport.
Yeah, he just won't get his flowers because he's a fucking asshole.
Megatron is.
No, he's not.
Megatron is the greatest.
If
receiver.
Megatron got a contract
not.
with a different team, he'd be the greatest of all time,
If
unquestioned.
he was not Detroit.
Yeah, the same thing happened to Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders retired because he was in
Barry
Detroit.
Sanders a top 3 running back,
Even
though.
if he was in Cleveland, his whole career would have been better than Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
If he had
Oh,
not
yeah.
I
Oh,
would say
yeah.
that.
No, dude, because he would have been able to leave us. Like, Detroit screwed him on his second contract.
Yeah, Mark.
They signed him to, like, a baseball 15-year contract type shit.
Why would you sign that long of a contract?
I guess.
I think it was money hungry.
No, I guess that was like a normal. That was like a normal thing. That was the superstar like max contract when you signed that.
Because you only played 10 of those years, and then you don't get all the money.
Yeah,
He had
They
to buy
fuck
his
you
contract
over.
out.
They fuck you over because they have you under control, so they can virtually just shut you down.
What was it? No,
I don't
I
think
just
he's
say I
paying
feel
attention
like
to this.
my top 5. I think Jerry, like in order, it would be Jerry, T.O., Randy.
Did you guys look at the West Side bracket for
No.
March Madness?
No.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm
Where's
gonna give
Painesville?
Greg the floor for a little bit.
Painesville on the list?
I'm not on the list. I didn't make the list.
You
I
should have
wasn't-
been on the list.
I wasn't one of the rappers.
I
Mark.
spammed you.
He doesn't
I
rap.
spammed you. He
just
does rap. He's got lyrics in
No,
his
he
phone right
doesn't.
now. He's got lyrics in his phone right now.
So, what is this list? Because I didn't look at this shit.
Okay, so the West Side bracket. So, obviously, Final Four is this weekend. Championship, whatnot, all that type of shit.
How is it already there?
It's fucking April. March
only been,
Madness
like,
is
3
over.
days.
I thought you were talking about that bracket.
No.
I mean, like,
we're in the Elite 8 today.
I would say
No, men's bracket's on Final Four.
No.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, all right, so the men's bracket's on Final Four. So I go, Clock, look, we should do this bracket thing. He was like, all right, bet. So we went on live, and
How
we had
many
people
niggas-
nominate some artists.
How many niggas did y'all do?
So we had 32, 16 from Cleveland,
That's
16 from
crazy.
outside of Cleveland.
Megan
okay?
got somebody
So-
down the list.
Who, Sem Sounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we originally started with
She was
32,
really proud
16 are from Cleveland, 16 are from not. So we started with Tusi, who is a female rapper, not the one Tusi dude or the Tusi
I got
slide
you.
by Drake. You know what I'm saying? 216 Rel, Mike Check, and the only reason Mike Check was on the list is because Clock thinks his name's funny. So
Who are
Wait,
these
so how are you
people?
judging
Sorry,
these,
Mike
Greg?
Check.
Are you listening to their music and then saying
no,
who's
so
better? Or
we're doing a popular vote bracket, and then Mr. Comfortable over here and Clock are gonna make their own brackets of who they think should have won and how the bracket should
gonna
have
do
gone,
a-
according to
is this
what they like
based
best.
off of listening, Mr. Comfy? Yeah. Okay.
Have you started making your bracket yet?
No, but I've been listening to their music, and I can tell
That's
you,
a lot of.
I can
that's
tell
a
you that
lot
it's
of-
rigged. My bracket's rigged, and you know the person who's gonna win on my side.
Carter.
No,
Cap.
That's crazy.
Why is it rigged?
he paid me $15 and bought me Long John Silver's.
Oh, see, you gotta get in. You gotta get in with Javi. You got to best that offer.
So I'm gonna keep going. Z-Bangs, Samir, same 1R, my West Side artist, shout out. And then we had Z-Bangs, Elijah Nelson, shout out, West Side artist. Sem Sounds, Zombie Jordan, Young Cap, Carter Cloud, and Isaiah Linder, West Side artist. Carter Cloud and Isaiah Linder went against each other in the first round. I said that as a joke, and they just took it serious, so I just fucking wrote it down. Who do you think should have won that?
I haven't listened to much of Isaiah's music. I'm not.
But who do you think should have won that?
Carter.
I mean, I have to say Carter because I haven't really listened to a lot of Isaiah's
Carter
music.
won by like 2 votes. It was 145, 143.
Well, the best man won.
Wow. Because last time I looked at that, Isaiah was walking him.
So then we had
You're
tripping. Zay was never up.
He was never up.
He was
I
never
swear
up.
to God, I saw it. He was up.
That's Love Zay.
Oh.
Not Isaiah Linder. All right, so
I was mixed
then
up.
we got Owen River versus Jay Work in the first round, and I know you guys know a little bit about them too. So who do you think should have won that one?
Jay Work.
Probably Jay Work.
Yeah, Jay Work won. So I mean, Jay Work, I love you, but I would have gone Owen. And then we had Cassidy Harris versus Cash Thomas. Cash Thomas, another West Side artist. Cassidy won. So now for the Cleveland bracket, we went Tuzi versus Samir, Elijah
So what,
versus
this is
Christian
Cleveland
J.
versus the field?
No, this is Cleveland versus Cleveland right now.
Oh.
So Tuzi,
No, like the other side of the bracket. Is it the field?
It's like
Okay.
people who we've like worked with or are working with from the other like cities that we've been in and shit.
Gotcha.
So Tuzi went against Samir. Tuzi ended up winning. Elijah went against Christian J. His final score, I believe it was. Let me just double check this. It was 85-84. So 1 vote decided that one. Young Cap versus Carter Cloud. Cap beat the shit out of Carter.
That's
Xavier influenced that.
Beat the shit out of him.
I think Xavier's over there
understandable.
fixing shit over. I think he's
And then-
fixing some shit for real.
And then Jay
Look at
Work
his
went
face.
against Cassidy Harris and beat Cassidy
Hold on.
Harris.
Do you allow this tampering?
All right, so look. I'm not gonna.
I don't even have access to the West Side page.
It doesn't matter. You can just tell people to go vote Cat because
look.
he got you Long John Silver's.
Look, here's the thing. I texted in our West Side group chat that you're not in yet. Sorry, buddy. But so I texted our West Side group chat. I said, "Hey, Carter, there's a couple people that should have voted for you that voted for Cat, but I'm not gonna say who."
Carter Cloud, I love you to death.
You don't have enough music.
But Young Cap
Makes
got me
better
into this
music.
game, my nigga. I'm sorry.
And he makes better music than you.
Now you know. Hey,
You got to top middle of the night, buddy.
Well,
You can't.
he really don't have a song better than Middle of the Night.
I don't like Middle of the Night that much of Cap.
I love that
That's
song.
crazy.
I love
Get
that
off.
song.
Get off. Bye.
And
Tired of niggas already.
No, hey, random enough, my favorite song, I can't even remember the fucking name of it, but it was on the Mistake on the Lake mixtape, the one that came out in like 2016 or whatever. And he said like, "This is for my family, Lorenz," or something like that. Like he started off that was like his first bar. Shit was sick. It's my favorite Cap song of all time. All right, so then we got the non-Cleveland side. We got SFE Tav and Love Zay. Love Zay won. Smooth.
Say it.
Read that.
Say it.
Smooth
someone-
nigga D.
Smooth Guy D.
Smooth someone from Paris.
Versus Zimmy. Lavicious versus Crash Rari. I don't know who Crash Rari is, but I think he's above where we were like aiming for these
I have a
artists
question.
to be at
And
level.
for all you artists out here that's on the list, are any of you niggas good?
Like they watched his podcast.
I like a few of these people on here.
Like, really?
I mean, you could tag every one of them that we're listening
Are y'all
out in the
good?
reel. So
Is Tay Benji on here?
Tay Benji is not on here.
That's crazy.
Why was
GD
I
Black.
heard
He
his
would've-
name. Where's what?
You know what
Why
I'm
did he get
saying?
knocked off the list?
GD Black, A-Rod, J3, Haley Sakara, AJT,
Hey, Tay, if you were on the list, you would watch all these niggas.
Listen,
I know.
Listen.
EA the Trilogy, Just
Why did we
Cam,
kick off Tay
Reverse, and
Benji?
Low Key.
You picking Tay Benji over Elijah Nelson?
Yeah.
Tripping. No offense. I manage Elijah, so you know where my loyalty lies.
With the
All right, so basically we're in the Elite 8 right now, and this has been fucking phenomenal.
What happens to the winner?
So
What are you doing with the winner?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
I don't even know.
You planned this whole thing and didn't
I mean,
even,
honestly, Clock literally asked me. He goes, yeah. So like, what do you want to do for the winner? I was like, I don't know, like maybe an hour free studio time or something. He goes, oh, okay. Didn't say a thing about it on the live, and then never posted about
that's
it.
some
So
Greggy
like,
West Side planning if I've ever heard it.
no, it's not Greggy Westside planning. It's Clock.
Nah. Because
Yeah,
you
Clock
said
didn't tag the artist.
he didn't tag the artist, but then you said You said, I don't know.
Hold on. I'll just speak off camera. Clock did not even tag the artist. And then when I asked him about it, he said, it'll get the insights up if you don't tag them. And I was like, how does that make sense? They can't post it if they don't know that they're on there.
So, yeah, the first round we didn't have anybody tagged. But we still got, in the first round, we got 3,052 votes total.
Making
What the fuck is wrong with
I was
you?
making a siren sound.
Do it again.
Oh God, we got. I'm clipping that soundbite. That's gonna be our bleep from now on.
If I heard a,
That's gonna be our bleep
a
from
fire
now on.
truck sound like that, I'm not coming out the fire alive.
You don't have to come out the fire line.
Future
we're
Mark,
gonna move you
clip
out the
that
fire line.
soundbite.
Don't worry about it.
That's gonna be our bleep.
So, yeah, so out of this bracket,
I'm
guys,
happy.
aside from Young Cap, because obviously you guys are dick sucking the shit out of him.
It's not dick sucking. If
No,
the
it's
music
dick
good.
sucking. It's for
good
sure
music.
dick sucking.
Name a song
good
better than
music.
Middle of the
No,
Night.
I mean I didn't say it's not good music. I'm just saying like before any
How's
other
it
name
dick
was
sucky
listed,
then? The music good.
you sucked his meat.
Middle
All
of the
I'm
Night is
saying,
nice.
all I'm saying is I see 24264 artists, and I bet they beat them West Side niggas. I put that on God.
Hey man, you must not know.
Maybe you niggas just don't got
Greggy
good
Westside.
bars. Maybe if you niggas had better
You
bars.
You must not know the rigging
must not
ability of the
know
West Side page.
Greggy Westside and how he gets down. Because ain't no way anybody beating Elijah. At this point.
Actually, Elijah's the only one that made that. That's the only competition for Cap for real. If I'm gonna be honest, is Elijah.
I mean, honestly,
Only competition for real.
no offense to Elijah, I didn't think he'd even like get this far to face Cap because I didn't think I thought Cap and Carter would be closer. Honestly, Cap just shit on his throat, bruh. On his throat.
People
Because
really
Cap
fuck
really
with
that
Cap,
nigga, though.
especially Insta is his platform.
Hey, Cap, you really
put
that
it on
nigga
his
for real.
platform.
That guy.
I
That
know,
guy, pal.
I know,
You're
I
that
know,
guy, pal.
I know. You can't say it, but you that nigga.
I
for
can't
real.
imagine
hey.
how many people watch those coffee reviews.
Carter can be Kobe all he wants because we know who MJ is. we know where he got it from.
So who's Shaq? Who's
Shaq?
Bron?
Elijah Shaq.
I'm Bron.
Elijah. No, you're not.
I'm Bron.
You're
No,
not on the
not.
bracket.
You're
You don't
Isaiah
count.
Thomas from the Pistons.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas from the Celtics.
Whoa, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
I got Bill Laimbeer over here.
You're giving this man rings, Tyler.
No, Bill Laimbeer. He's just throwing people on the ground. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Who are you? Who are you then?
Me?
Yeah.
Nobody. I'm just a spectator.
That's that. Yeah, fair. Nah.
No, Phil is Ron Artest.
All right. So who's Bron then? Who's Bron then? It has to be on the other side of the bracket. Who you picking out?
None of them.
None of them.
All of them are Dennis Schroeder.
Kendrick Nunn.
Kendrick Perkins.
Is that Kyle Korver in there? I see.
fucking
Drew Gooden. Wally Zerbiak.
Richard Jefferson. I
Carlos
see.
Boozer when he
see
got
that
old.
shit.
Richard Jefferson
Jefferson.
pulled.
Wait, hold on.
Hey,
That
Richard
nigga-
Jefferson got
that-
like 3 rings. You
that-
can't do that to him.
That nigga right there, that's Gordon Hayward's leg. just the leg.
But no. That's fun. This is a very entertaining. I haven't voted on any of these brackets.
You're a bitch for that. You're such a bitch.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't voted
Have
on
you
any of
seen
these
Tyler's
brackets.
Instagram though? You've never seen Tyler's Instagram.
It's a horn dog.
He couldn't be bothered to watch any of those stories because of his feed, bro.
Time out. I say this. It is a lot of Instagram girls. But I feel like the sports balance everything out.
Tyler's
sports
Instagram
band.
is a
It's
frat
50
house.
Let's look at Tyler's Instagram.
It's 50 sports and like 50 women.
Tyler, your
Is this
Instagram
logged
feed is a
into his
fucking
Instagram?
frat house, bro.
This is logged into his Instagram. The first post that he hands me over is fucking riffraff.
Let me see it.
I'll zoom in on
the
this
music
clip.
pages. The music pages are
He
also.
follows like 2 music pages.
I follow like 4 music pages.
Thirst
many.
Trap Twerk on the App Store.
Time out.
Wait.
Time out. See it.
I got a video idea then. Can we review
And
each
then
other's?
it's just a bitch.
Don't
It's
do
just
me
a bitch.
like that.
Can
'Cause,
we
like,
review
she's
each other's-
legit-
can we
she's
review each other's
she's legit-
feeds?
It's an ad. It's
Oh,
an
we can do
ad.
that.
It's an ad.
But
So we're not
there's a
gonna do
reason
that.
why it
Hold
serves
on,
you
hold
that
on.
ad,
I'll click
Tyler.
more.
No, it's not. No.
No, there's
She-
a reason.
No,
It's
it
because
it
they
does-
put you
it
in the
does not
demographic
say-
that thinks they like
It
you.
does not say paid advertising.
That's an ad that she's doing. That's not on me. I can't do nothing about her.
Click on
Is that
that
her
account.
in
Does he
that?
follow it? Click on that
Yes, I
account.
follow that account.
Okay, so
Follows the
that's
shit out of
crazy.
him.
You follow it. So shut
And
the fuck up.
look at the other niggas that follow it. Look at
Snoop
all
Dogg.
those names. Look at all those names. A lot of niggas, a lot of famous niggas follow those accounts.
Three.
So I'm not.
You got Snoop Dogg, who damn near follows every celebrity, and then
He's
you
not a
got
celebrity though.
fucking Insta Thoughts. I don't care.
No.
Joe Budden, who's Joe Budden,
That's where Tyler
Jerome
got it
Baker.
from.
and then Jerome Baker.
Famous nigga.
All right, let's go. Let's keep
Jerome
going.
Baker, like the NFL player.
Yes, linebacker for the.
Okay,
Dolphins.
I saw like 2 sports,
This
1
makes
music,
so much sense.
and then
Wait,
and
so
then
Tyler's
I
getting
see
his,
this girl right here that looks like. Hold on, let me just.
Tyler's
scroll
getting
back.
his
It
Instagram
looks like
feed
she's
from
tied
former
up, but it
Ohio
has-
State football players.
This looks like
and
she has her
Joe
hands
Budden.
tied, bro.
I say I follow.
Like that
I
ass.
follow almost every. I follow a lot of Ohio State football players. A lot of them.
Another
Tyler,
thought.
your Instagram feed is literally a frat house, bro.
Yeah.
You got Instagram thoughts, football players,
Barstool Sports.
Barstool Sports, fucking.
They release good content sometimes.
You got rap,
It's-
rap, and that's it.
No, I follow Pro Football on Focus.
Oh, you see that?
That's the
Trevon
only nerdy
Wesco
shit.
got signed.
Yeah.
That's the shit you have on your feed.
Yeah. I'm
Tyler
not
likes to
ashamed
be
of
the
my
first
feed.
one that
Tight
knows
end
about
sighting.
sports.
No, I don't. It's not that. It's legit. It's
your
just
phone?
something I
Tyler, you
enjoy.
gave me
you
a
logged in on his
rant.
account?
You gave me a rant about the Instagram page that you follow that nobody else is allowed to follow.
What page?
Or no, maybe that was someone else.
I'm gonna say what?
That was
Gatekeeping
Sean.
Instagram pages?
That was
That's
Sean.
crazy.
He gate kept this app that supposedly gave him sports news before everybody else. That was
I was
crazy.
like, nah, that's a little. That's
Just
a little
follow
much.
Woj and fucking. Oh
Right
no!
now.
You gotta go to his burner
Oh,
account.
that's so horny.
Go to
right
his
there.
burner account right now.
So horny.
Go to his burner
Harry
account.
Buffalo.
There is a burner
There's no
account.
burner account. There's 3 accounts. One is Tyler, one is your podcast, and one
Oh,
is
no.
Big Boy right here. You know what I'm saying?
What's our
He-
Instagram feed look
bro,
like?
bro, he has
bad.
big,
Working
Not
Twitter.
No, I don't.
I was about to say.
I don't allow.
Cause-
that.
bro
this
just has
man-
big men popping up on his feed, like literally.
I don't
That's
allow-
Kenny Lofton.
I don't.
That's Kenny
no,
Lofton Jr.
No, Kenneth.
I don't allow that on. Like,
It is not Kenny Lofton's
I be
son.
going behind him. He be liking shit and he be liking shit and all that. But like I legit go behind him like, nah, you follow you. This is an Instagram thought. You followed her on the podcast page.
That's
Unfollow.
because he uses Twitter for his porn.
You
Nah,
fucking
I legit,
up.
I
on
legit
the,
go there. I'm like
fucking up on the
unfollow.
community page is
See,
hilarious.
Xavier, you can keep your feed clean all you want. We know all of your sins. You use Twitter, you use the podcast page.
And
you
Reddit.
can't co-sign that.
Like, let's go through your Reddit. then.
Reddit's not even traceable though. If you don't follow
Reddit?
those subreddits,
I deadass
You have.
don't understand how to use Reddit. I've tried to look up
You have
like
to know
troubleshooting
the-
shit and couldn't figure it out.
you have to know the community to follow it.
I'll go through my Reddit on here.
We don't have to go through the Reddit.
Thank you for having me.
No, no, no.
Bye.
We don't need to go through your Reddit.
We don't need to go through the Reddit.
Now I'm gonna read like a couple of them.
I don't.
Read like 3 of them. Huh? Yeah.
No, not yet.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're saving that for last because I'm
50
going to go on a Karen check rant.
50 plus, r
Wait,
slash
stay
50
here.
plus.
Stay here. We're almost there, buddy.
NFL.
What is this? R slash
No, fuck NFL. We'll
amateur
save
girls
NFL.
sex.
No,
There's plenty.
Bubble,
Of
r slash bubble butt bitches. There's a whole bunch of horny shit in my Reddit.
that's really.
Cartoon
Can we talk
porn?
about baseball real quick? First of all,
He literally has one that just says cartoon porn, bro.
yeah,
Not
that's
even
him.
How you get the hentai?
Why do you think he watches the animes that he does?
That's not why I watch anime. I watch One Piece and a lot of sites.
You watch certain animes for certain reasons. Is all I'll say.
I don't be jerking off to like anime. I like
You be jerking off to clips of anime.
So speaking of hands and One Piece, Phil got a One Piece tattoo on his hand.
yes,
he
he did.
does.
Peek that on the page. That's about to be posted. It's a delightful tattoo.
the what is it? The Thousand Sunny.
Yes, it is. Thousand Sunny.
So baseball.
Oh man.
Shout out Shohei Ohtani.
That first Guardians game. First of all, shout out Shohei Ohtani for using
Why'd you give up your
PitchCom
mic?
by memorizing the keypad
he doesn't
and
like
just
baseball.
signing to the catcher what he's gonna pitch to him. Crazy.
Isn't that how pitch comp
No.
works?
No, like he didn't press the button. He memorized the keypad and then signed to the catcher the numbers on that keypad.
He's just a different beast, bro.
He's a different beast.
Shohei Ohtani is waiting for a 6-finger glove so he can start pitching left-handed.
Dude, the
to certain
fact
batters.
that you have Mike Trout and Shohei
He just
Ohtani on a
ignored you.
baseball
I
team
know, he does
together,
it all the time.
You just ignored him.
I'm sorry.
No, he doesn't
Say
care.
it again, buddy.
No, I don't want to.
No,
say
it's
it anymore.
important. It's important for him to listen to you.
Shohei Ohtani just is waiting on a 6-finger glove so he can pitch ambidextrous.
He's about to pitch left-handed.
There's a guy in college that does that right now.
He doesn't care.
Well,
That's crazy.
You ever hear Pat
Shohei
Venditti?
Ohtani is gonna be the GOAT, undisputed. Fuck Babe Ruth.
Going to be. He is.
You
not
gotta.
yet.
100%.
You gotta do it
Barry
for a little bit
Bonds.
longer. You gotta do
Okay,
it for a
slow
little
down.
bit longer.
Slow down.
Sammy
slow down.
Sosa.
All right,
No.
the most talented.
None of those touch Shohei.
Sammy Sosa doesn't fucking touch Bond's pinky toe, so like he can't touch Shohei.
And Shohei
right,
Ohtani
look.
fucking rips all those dudes.
For the most talented baseball player to ever exist is Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
Talented.
The only person that really
Yes.
compares to what
Bonds
he does.
can't pitch.
He can't. And he can't compete for a Cy Young. That's the crazy part. Shohei Ohtani is a Cy Young finisher, and he wins MVP.
The only reason, okay,
And
you know what?
he
No.
tanks 40
You know
home
what?
runs
Hold
a
on.
season.
You know what? Let's. I'm gonna downplay Shohei Ohtani a little bit. Let me play devil's advocate. In Japan, baseball is their pastime. In high school, baseball
Baseball
games,
is not their
Baseball is
pastime.
America's
Baseball's more
pastime.
than
No,
that.
no, it's not.
Baseball is more than that.
Have
in
you seen
Japan.
Have you seen a high school football game in America? That's what high school Japanese baseball games look like, if not bigger. They play in bigger stadiums. It's fucking huge there. It's like the Little League
Like I
World
said.
Series every fucking time that they play.
It's more than the
So
pastime.
why are the best players going to America to play?
Because they
America
make
has
more
the
money in
biggest market.
Japan.
That doesn't make any sense.
They make more money in Japan, Greggy.
No, they don't.
A lot. The majority, yes. The top stars, no. Like the rest, yes.
Oh yeah, that's normal. Every sport does that.
And
in America.
Shohei
It's a
Ohtani is
capitalist
making
market.
less money in
Okay,
America
but hold
than
on,
he would
Yeah,
if
but
he's
That doesn't
Japan.
matter.
Let
What
him
I'm
go.
saying is, when you're a high school or a college baseball player, what's the one thing pitchers don't do, especially if you're a star pitcher? Because this happened.
They don't
to
let
me.
him hit.
Thank you. And in Japan, you can do that. So the fact that Shohei Ohtani got to hit when the rest of these kids stopped, and you
That's
don't.
not true.
No, yes, it is. You
That's
usually
not true.
don't hit again until you're on a National League team, which is why they want to abolish the whole DH thing.
Well, they already did.
Yeah, they have a
Okay.
universal DH.
So they do that now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
It's
National League-
universal DH since last year.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so
Shohei
pitchers
can't hit the same days he pitches.
Well, that's the thing though, is that you're wrong in that because a lot of people still do pitch and hit throughout high school and college. Like
not
still,
unlike those travel like super teams. No, they don't.
but that's the
It depends
same
on their
fucking thing
coach.
as
The
saying,
people
like,
that are the
like any
prospects?
AAU basketball.
No, it
But
depends on their
the-
coach.
The high prospects, they don't.
Depending
That's
on
not
who
true.
it depends if they're good enough, bro. Jacob DeGrom was fucking drafted as a shortstop.
he
He's
was
a pitcher now.
Yeah,
Okay, so he
the
didn't-
best pitcher in baseball. Over
exactly.
the
He
past
was
5
drafted
years.
as a shortstop though.
Yeah.
Does he play shortstop still?
No, but that's because he
Thank
wasn't
you.
good enough. But he was the best hitting pitcher.
Because he was a
aside
shortstop.
from Shohei. Yeah, because
It
also
does-
he
it's
got
also
to hit.
not
because
saying
they
much.
still
So they
do that.
never rested Jacob DeGrom because he was not a pitcher. What you're proving what I'm saying. You said he got drafted as a shortstop.
He got drafted
which
as a
means in high
shortstop.
school and college he played shortstop.
and pitched.
Mhm.
And pitched, or else they wouldn't have transitioned him to pitch. Rick Ankiel, I know this is like a 2000s ass answer, but he came into the league. He was on fire pitching, transitioned to play outfield because he had that background throughout his whole playing career.
Background though, that's not
Yeah,
his main
like the
position.
best
Shohei
players
has
on
always
baseball
played both
teams.
positions. The entire time played both positions.
But that's because he wanted to. He was going to go straight to the league, straight to MLB as an 18-year-old, but they would have only taken him as a hitter or a pitcher, and they convinced him to stay in Japan because they were going to have him do both consistently and be that type of two-way star that he wanted to be. That's the only reason why Shohei is Shohei
He's
like
aight.
that.
He cool.
Because that's one, a fact that he was going to come at 18, and two, he was actually in one of the MLB The Show games under the free agent pool as like a 71 overall when he was like an 18-year-old. I can't remember which year it was, but he was in there like already because he was planning to come to America type shit.
Greg, I got a question for you.
Huh.
Did you see that Mad Dog clip where he said that Babe Ruth is better than Shohei Ohtani?
I mean, overall for a career, yeah.
No, not even
No, Babe.
close.
Babe Ruth was playing on fields that I played on in Little League.
Babe
It
Ruth.
doesn't matter.
Yes, it
Babe
does.
Ruth
It does.
was
If a
fat
grown
as
man
shit.
can't hit a home run on a 260-foot field and I could at 12. Come on, dog.
A 12-year-old could pitch better than
Look.
someone in the 1930s.
Thank you.
Look. All I'm saying is that comparing eras, especially in baseball, is the hardest fucking thing to do. But it doesn't matter if it's fucking batting practice. If you're playing against the best professionals at your time and you hit 700 home runs and nobody hit 700 home runs for, I believe it was another 40 years
That's
almost.
because they're playing in
The
fucking
field
high school
that they're playing
fields.
on.
They weren't playing in high school fields.
Yeah,
Polo- okay,
they were playing in Yankee Stadium, bro.
The
Yankee,
Yankee
Stadium
Stadium,
is almost a
the-
high school
The
field.
Polo Grounds?
Yankee Stadium 314 to right field.
Now.
No, like the right field was 314.
3-4. Harvey High School's baseball field is 325.
Bro, that's because, don't get me started on high school baseball fields because I have a friend who literally tracked every single high school baseball field in Ohio and the weird ass dimensions of it. I understand that
All
high school
baseball fields have weird ass dimensions.
Yeah.
All of them.
Not like high school baseball fields.
That's true.
High school
They're
baseball
high
fields
school.
are wildly different because they have to use them for different purposes too.
And bro, there are high school baseball fields with fucking 500-foot fences.
But
No fences.
But Greggy,
like
that Aaron Judge record, he's not hitting the same amount of home runs if he plays for a team that's not the Red Sox or the Yankees.
well, that's because they juice the balls. But that like everything.
No,
you're
but
saying
those
is
are
just,
also
like,
the
little
two
circumstantial
smallest.
shit.
They're the two smallest stadiums in the league.
At Progressive, Aaron Judge, half of his home runs wouldn't have went over.
Yeah, they would have been warning track.
But you're taking a sample size of literally half of his games though. Like
Half
it doesn't
of his
matter.
games.
Yeah,
That's
no,
50% of his games, Greg.
Greggy, there's a
Okay.
Twitter page. There's a Twitter page that tracks every single home run and how many ballparks that home run is an actual home run. Aaron Judge's, he could have lost half of his home runs
Off of the
that
fact
he hit
they
in
were
Yankee
hitting
Stadium.
Bro,
I can hit a home run in Yankee
so
Stadium.
if you hit a
could
home
probably
run,
in Yankee
if
Stadium.
you hit a home run in Yankee Stadium, it doesn't fucking count. It's bro.
No, it
like,
counts. Obviously, it shouldn't count, though.
MLB, except for the fields that were like made before the dimension rule, it's 325, and 400. Left, right, center. That's the minimum distance. So it really doesn't fucking matter how they build the parks. Like he could have left in free agency.
No, the
He
height
coulda- he
matters.
coulda,
The height of the
like,
walls
asked for a
matters.
trade.
He couldn't have.
He
Did you see the money they gave him? No, he couldn't have.
he had more on the Giants.
No,
The Giants are the Giants, though. The Yankees are contenders.
he
The
makes
Giants literally
more money
like
in New
last
York.
year sucked. The year before that, won the NL West over the Dodgers, who won the World Series the year before.
Also, if he left
They were
New
on a
York, he
World
would not be
Series
safe.
hangover, dog. You saw what just happened to the Red Sox like 5-6 years ago? What happened to the
That's 'cause
Cubbies?
the Red Sox fans.
What happened to the Cubbies? They beat the Guards, came back 3-1, and then were asked the year after. World
They
Series
went the
hangover
ass
is
the
real.
year after.
Yes, they were.
No,
No, they were a playoff team
They
still,
were
I'm
asked the
pretty
year
sure.
after.
No, they got
They
bounced
had a
in the
hangover
first round. They got swept.
I mean,
because they
that
signed
don't fucking
everybody
matter.
that was old to those
Baseball
new ass
playoffs are a
contracts.
crapshoot. Baseball playoffs are a crapshoot. You
Yeah.
know that.
I do.
So you can't like if you make the playoffs the year after and you still have a good season, like it really doesn't fucking matter.
That's why, like the Guardians were one
regardless,
game
they were
away from going to a conference championship, and the preseason rankings with the same fucking team that they had last year aren't even top 25 on most power rankings right now.
Because they're 0-2.
They had Seattle at number 10.
because
Like it doesn't make any sense.
that Seattle made the playoffs last year. I'm pretty sure they won more games than us, if I'm not mistaken, or just around the same amount.
They were
And they just got Teoscar Hernandez and a couple other players in the offseason.
But our team is equally
youngest
matched,
team
if
in
not
baseball.
better,
All right,
because we have better pitching.
All right, so let's go back to the home run thing. If we're talking home runs with Aaron Judge, then what about Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s home runs this year? Or like, are we gonna say like
He's
he
hitting
hit
them
more?
bitches up into the upper decks.
But that's the thing though, is that they brought the fences in at Rogers Center. They brought the fences in at Comerica. Like they're doing
But
that.
if you're
for more
still
offense.
hitting it
Like,
the same,
Yeah,
it's
that's
the
kind of
distance of
bullshit.
the home runs.
It's just the fact that it's a home run to an extent.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you
It
hit
counts,
if you
but
hit a
it's a
ball
bitch-ass home
400
run.
if you hit a ball 400 feet, that's a home run at every park.
No,
No.
nope. You have to hit it like 450 almost for
What
every
stadium
single
has a
park.
400-foot fence?
Because you got to account for the wall size, too.
Yeah, you got Fenway center field.
Dead center. No,
Dead center, like accounting for the wall size, dead center.
Green
like
Monster
deepest part.
isn't in dead center.
No, but the center field
That-
is one of the longest
Center
in the
field
league.
is 420, like the deepest part of the park, and the wall is like.
Is almost the same size as the
20
Green
feet.
Monster.
So you have to hit it 450 to get out of there.
That's one park.
Comerica up until this year.
That's double the size of Guardian Stadium
Comerica had a 10
at center
to
field.
12.
Those walls are like 10, 15.
Comerica Park had like a 10 to 12 foot wall, 420 dead center, like just flat everywhere. Didn't matter if it was in the gap or not. So like the gaps are even further distance. So you really need to hit it 450 at minimum to get it out. Like each park dimension. This is why baseball is the best, man. This is why baseball is the best. But look, each park's dimension, bro. It doesn't really fucking matter because it's still a home run at the end of the day. It like we're not gonna say shit.
It's still
We're
kind of
not gonna
cheeky.
say shit.
No,
we're not
'cause
gonna
those
say shit
teams-
about Barry Bonds and how he should have hit more home
Barry
runs because
Bonds should
of
be
the
in the Hall
fucking-
of
how the
Fame.
Bay, like the wind acts there. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a crime
He
that
was
Barry
juiced.
Bonds, Alfonso Soriano, like Cal Ripken.
Alfonso Soriano.
I don't think he's. like,
what
they're
about
keeping him-
Alfonso Soriano?
I thought they're keeping him out for juicing too.
No, they're not. They're keeping him out because he just wasn't a Hall of Fame player.
No, he was a Hall of Fame player.
No, he wasn't.
How is he not a Hall of Fame player?
The baseball
need-
writers are the
so-
worst sports writers.
I'm 100%, but that's not the reason. Like he just didn't. You need to hit certain career milestones to get into the fucking Hall of Fame, bro. Like dead ass. Like you really need to hit these milestones. Like there are plenty of players.
But
who
they
didn't
also
hit these
put
milestones
random
that are
ass
out.
motherfuckers from the 1800s in the Baseball Hall of
Well,
Fame.
that's because they were the best for that era.
No, they're still doing it. Like
They're
to this,
random.
like
They are
they
random. And
just put
suck.
somebody.
They stunk.
But they were the best for that era.
No, they weren't. They weren't even the best for that era. They had like one
Some
good
of the
season.
best.
They're biased. They just don't want to put them in because they use steroids.
Cy Young wasn't even that good of a player.
But they're gonna put
And he
Aaron
has an
Judge
award.
in.
Like he has an award. That
He has
niggas
an award.
won. Like literally, like named after him. Cy Young. He was cool. He was nice for real. He
Or how
a
we feel about
championship
Walter
pitcher.
Johnson.
I don't even know who that is.
See, you suck.
I don't know
He was
about-
throwing like 100.
I don't know
back in
about
the day.
Randy Johnson.
Oh, I mean, shit.
Randy Johnson.
See, maybe they should
Now
give.
that's a guy.
Maybe,
Randy
maybe it should be
Johnson
called
hit
the
a
Walter
bird.
Johnson Award and not the Cy Young Award. Then,
Cy Young just rolls off the tongue better. And Cy Young has the most career wins. He has 511 wins or something like that.
dude. Okay, Greg.
And
take
those guys
me
are
and you
pitching
back to
every single day of the
1930, and we're going to the World Series. Oh God, I'm being so serious.
No.
Put us on an NL
Listen,
team.
pitching is a different beast because
I
Here-
pitched
hold on.
in the
Hear
modern
me
era
out. Hear me
against
out.
some 12-year-olds that bat better than Babe
Xavier,
Ruth.
hear me out.
That's not
Those
true.
guys pitched
That's not
all
true,
9
bro.
innings
It is
and pitched multiple times a week.
Mark.
They didn't have the
Mark,
5-day
Look,
rest
man,
that they got now.
If you want to like use the argument, like Babe Ruth, like Lou Gehrig, like the best of the best back then. Like I don't give a fuck what era. Hannes Wagner, like the fucking dead ball era.
They're
Like,
gonna
you're
get
not,
walked.
you
They're
are
not getting to the
You
majors.
are not finna tell me that we are better than them. And that there's high school players that are better than maybe college. Because
College for sure.
Some people come
High
out
school-
really
high school
well out of
maybe.
college.
Cream
But,
of the
like,
crop
the
of high
best
school
of the
maybe.
best back then. Fuck no.
Those
They're
dudes
still better.
played
The rest,
baseball.
the rest of the league. The rest of the league. You can say whatever. I'm
They-
not gonna argue that point. I'll agree with you on that point. But like,
I might not be better than them. I don't consistently play baseball. But if I go back and I play a season with them, that next season that I play with them, I'm putting up the same numbers as them. Those balls,
Xavier, you
they-
wouldn't be allowed to play.
Why wouldn't I be allowed to? Okay, yeah, you're right, Mark. I'd have to play in the Negro leagues.
see, racism.
I'm stating a fact that they just wouldn't let him play.
That
I'm
is fair.
Jewish.
You'd
Okay,
have to wait
all
till
right.
after.
All right, what year do we have to go to? 1948.
No, they're better than me then.
You'd have to wait
Because
for
they let the black folks come play. Jackie Robinson, this whoop a bus on
you
my
have to wait
ass.
for Jackie Robinson and
So, all right, the
Brad
best
Dobie.
players in the Negro leagues though, like Josh Gibson, hit like 800 something home runs.
Yeah.
Better than Babe Ruth, 100%. Babe Ruth said he was the best ball player you ever seen. If I'm not mistaken.
Hank
Or someone
Aaron.
said he's better than Babe Ruth. I don't know. Everybody says he's better.
But they're not
than
gonna
Babe
give him the credit because he's not white.
Well, all the stats count now for
For
like,
Negro League?
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
they made 'em
any Negro League stat that was there, that's now like a official MLB stat.
the only problem is the stats weren't kept as well.
Did they put classic teams in the new MLB, the show? Like where you could play with the 95 Indians and shit again?
No,
They
they
need to do
never
that.
did that. They're never gonna do that because they have to get so many players.
They're
right.
so
they
fucking
did,
lazy.
They did. No, they're not. They're not. They
They
this
make
year.
the same
this year.
game.
This year
2K
they
used to
put-
do it?
Shut up. Let me talk. This year they put 2K's not. This isn't 2K though.
It's
what I'm
not
saying.
2K.
This
It's
is,
Sony.
This is San Diego Studios.
It's
Yeah.
owned
You
by
know what I'm saying?
Sony.
Not like this game isn't 2K's game. It's a different like studios.
I know.
2K could have done that because they would have gotten the rights and shit like they do for 2K basketball, but they don't do it for baseball because they have to get like individual rights. Once a player retires, they're no longer in the players union. So as soon as December rolled around, they lost Yadier Molina and Albert Pujols' rights to their likeness and shit. So they just had generic players for the cards for the rest of the year out. So if you have to go into MLB The Show 22, then those players are just like generic ass looking players because they don't
Baseball's
have the rights
really
for
old
it.
school.
Because it's not the same thing as being in the Players Association because there's like nothing like after that.
Protecting you and
Yeah,
shit like that.
like for your rights to get paid for that shit. But this year, to their credit, they did put Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire in, which
They
is
put a
fucking
lot
nuts.
of players.
Which is fucking nuts. Barry Bonds will never be in a baseball game because Barry Bonds refused to be part of the players union.
Yeah.
Same thing with
The players union won't fight for him to get into the fucking Hall of Fame. I wouldn't
Kevin
want to be a part of
Millar.
it either. Why would I be part of something that isn't helping me?
Well, I mean, it's the same thing with Kevin Millar because that happened with a lot of people who were involved in the '94 baseball strike. Like Kevin Millar, he was like a host on MLB Network. That's how I know a little bit about him. He was an average ass player. He won the World Series with the Red Sox. Blah blah blah. Whatever. He was never in a video game because the rest of the players and also like the players union didn't want him in the players union because he played through the '94 strike. So like when they went back with the replacement players or whatever in '95 or something like that, I can't remember exactly how it was, but because he was like going against what the players union was fighting for, they didn't let him in. So like his likeness could never be in the game. And since Barry Bonds wasn't in there, like when he was playing, they replaced him with some random ass players just with the same juice stats.
Mm-hmm.
I need a Barry Bonds.
Baseball is old school. Like they don't even like collectively bargain their own TV agreements. Like each team has to negotiate their own TV contracts. That's why they don't make as much money.
Well, that's why some teams spend more than others do. Aside from the Mets are the only team that's just like fucking has.
When they could charge way fucking more for a ticket at Yankee Stadium than at Progressive Field.
And that's because they spend a lot more on the team because it's a bigger market.
Right, and that money doesn't go to the. That money doesn't even go to the league.
Money.
No, and the money doesn't go to the league. It goes to the team.
Yankees is old money.
It's really not.
They have a big ass ownership
group. They played at the
group.
Polo Grounds.
They have a big ass ownership group.
The
Xavier.
before the baseball. I hate the Polo Ground. That's
Polo
another
Grounds is
thing.
like the best
you
thing
hit a
ever.
home run. It's 215 in left field, 500 in fucking dead center.
Bro.
Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
It's the best thing ever.
I'm pulling the ball every time.
Bro, in MLB The Show, like I've literally tried to like hit a home run dead center, never been able to. Like every single
You
year.
can literally
You can
put a 99 overall player and the ball falls short at the warning track.
Bro, you can go in Diamond Dynasty, play on rookie, have a 125 juiced power, and still can't.
I know.
It'll die in that like big area. But I do have to say I have hit a home run on like not like that middle portion, but like on the two side.
Right where it
portions.
comes, right where it starts.
Like not that square outline with the monuments and shit, but just like the rest of the center field. I've hit one there a couple times. I don't know how the fuck I did that. That shit was lit. I've hit home runs in that fucking park over top of the stadium that went outside of the stadium because I hit them so fucking high and it's 2:15 to left.
Really
that shit would have gone out
really
of Fenway.
Aaron
though.
Judging over there.
They played the Polo Grounds. Really,
I
was,
suck with Aaron Judge. I'm terrible with Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is like one of the worst fucking swings for MLB The Show.
because it's timing his ass.
So bad.
And he's fucking
Jorge,
huge.
Jorge Polanco though.
He has a good swing.
Such a good.
Acuna has a butter swing in the show.
Dude, I'm trying to think who
Isn't
else.
Chipper
Byron
Jones
Buxton
goated too?
Byron Buxton's swing is really nice.
he
Using
play
his
in the
card
show?
is so nice. It's
Mark, when was the last
I
time you
love the
played the
game.
show?
Shit.
Like when me and you
Like-
played on your PS4?
And
But
I didn't even
alright,
play that game
so,
seriously.
but
I was
aside from
like
that, bro,
15.
they put the World Baseball Classic uniforms in. They put the World Baseball Classic players in. Like even the players that aren't in the MLB aren't part of the players union. They
Dude,
make
that's
sure
the-
to get those rights and
that's
everything.
the best
Bro,
baseball
they
I've
literally
seen
got
since
fucking cards.
2016.
That shit was nuts. And then we're gonna talk about Shohei's not the best player of all time. Closed out the fucking World Baseball Classic against Mike Trout. Struck his
Who has
bitch
been
ass
the
out.
most dominant MLB player in the last decade?
Who?
Mike Trout.
Who?
Who's better than Mike Trout
Who's
the
better than
last
Mike
decade?
Trout? 10 years.
David Ortiz.
No.
He's been retired for 7 years.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Okay, wait. The
You're
last
dumb.
7.
Last 10 years.
He's
10
had
years.
like
10.
what, 3 MVPs? How many Gold Gloves? How many Gold Sluggers? Like,
Gold Slugger.
isn't it Gold Slugger?
No. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's not that.
Silver Slugger.
I thought there's bronze. I thought
No,
there's.
you got Gold Glove, Silver Slugger. You got Platinum Glove Award for the best fielder in each league.
I thought it was silver, gold for each thing. My
No,
bad.
that just blew my mind. I'm sorry. You made me upset.
Mike Trout is.
Mike Trout's been
I'm
the
such
most
a
dominant
baseball fucking
MLB
head,
baseball
man.
player in the last decade.
Well,
Huh?
Corey Kluber, guys.
Shut up.
I wasn't. I've been in and out.
Corey
Yeah.
Kluber is a great pitcher, but he's not more dominant than Mike fucking Trout. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Mike Trout's been the best.
Don't rub that across your chest. What the?
Yeah, spit on it.
Why'd you spit on it? What the fuck is wrong with you?
It was big and black.
Wait, what'd you say?
Whoa.
Nasty.
You said it was what?
Oh, that
I
was,
said
that
my
was-
fault, Tyler. I
was
didn't
a
mean to do
lot.
that.
Any closing
You said
statements?
it was big and what? So you had to what?
Closing
Big and black. So I
statements.
had to spit on it.
Any closing statements you want to say, Greggy, before we wrap this up?
Closing statements. I love this podcast. I'm so very happy you guys let me be a guest on it constantly. You guys are hilarious. I did miss Phil this week, even though, I guess his girlfriend gave herself a concussion or something.
That's
you
so
guys
funny.
said. I
That's so
don't know.
funny. So funny.
That's just what I've been told. So
That's
if
impressive.
she didn't give herself a concussion, I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm
If she
sorry.
really gave herself a concussion like that, that's
What'd she do?
I said at the beginning of the episode, she was drunk. She goes to OU. I mean, more power to her. You know how the college beds are, and she fell out of the bed.
That's funny. Was it at least like a top bunk?
Yes, Mark. It was a college bed. It's one of those big ass metal beds.
Imagine falling off a fucking bunk bed
That's crazy.
as an adult. I'm a dick.
Get well soon,
All right,
Kaylin. We
guys.
love you.
Get
Make
well
sure you
soon.
tune into our vlog because we got that coming out soon
coming
from
out
the
very
fucking
soon.
Kent Fest. We have another show tonight that we're going to be going to that we might get some content on.
The Wild West Side Fest.
We're
About to get more
we're-
content on the
I was gonna
Instagram.
say, we're contractually
TikTok.
obligated to go to that. We don't even fuck with Greggy for real.
Contractually obligated tour coming soon.
We're not contractually obligated to do shit except
Not
for
yet.
suck Young Cap's dick for this tournament.
All right.
Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.